This week I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
And this is our sister show. We talk about weekly weird news that we found on the internet this week.
Well
Simple as. Just exactly what it says on the tin.
Yes.
Where should we start with then? Brit sells nuclear bunker for nearly double the guide price after transforming the underground shelter. Looks a bit shit.
Well, it's an underground shelter.
I know, but you know, it's got some posters on the wall at least, can we? Some artwork, you know.
It's utilitarian.
I'm going to be living down there after a nuclear
I can see the
apocalypse.
shit bucket in the corner.
No, there's a shit bucket, there is.
Well, you've got to have a shit bucket, haven't you?
Experts say there's been an increased interest in underground bunkers.
No shit.
So John Gray's put his Cold War bunker up for auction this week, where it sold for thousands of pounds over the guide price. After purchasing the shelter back in 2021, John has spent the past 3 years restoring it. Now, after making plans to move to Dubai, he's decided to part ways with the bunker.
Might as well stay at the bunker, mate.
Yeah. John believes recent conflicts around the world has increased interest in and demand for underground bunkers, after he managed to sell it for £29,000, almost double its £15,000 guide price.
He's not very clever, this guy, is he?
No, I'd have kept on to the bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's moving to the Middle East. Fucking climate crisis is fucking 50 degrees out there.
Well, some people like that, burning themselves to a crisp.
The Middle East
Not for me.
has been it's been on fire for a long time, the Middle East.
Yeah.
I'd rather just keep the bunker.
I'd rather shoot myself
I
than go
wouldn't
to
live in Dubai. I
Dubai.
wouldn't, no chance I
Christ.
wouldn't do that.
My blood is illegal in Dubai.
What, Welsh blood?
No, just like the amount of
Alcohol
cannabis and alcohol in my blood. I'm literally technically illegal the second I step off the plane. My existence breaks the law.
You'll be okay if you're in the hotels, in the
Right.
international hotels.
Well, as long as I can teleport from the runway to the...
It's bound to be an international hotel at the airport.
It's bound to be an international incident if I try and go, man.
They do a drugs test.
Oh, God.
But it is about £80 a pint in there.
I wouldn't. I've no interest in going anywhere in the Middle East. Ever.
No.
Not at 80 quid a fucking pint.
I don't even want to go to Carlisle.
Well, I don't want to go to Carlisle.
No one really can't like.
Well, why the fuck would I go to fucking Uzbekistan or somewhere? Like, that's probably not even the Middle East, is it?
No.
It is,
Is
yeah.
that Russia?
It is the Middle East.
It's the it's up by Russia, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the east.
Well, I tried to think of a less racist sounding. I didn't want to go with the obvious, you know.
So we to Iraq and have done with it.
The fuck, God, shoot me. So anyway, sorry, the bunker.
Yeah, he says it wouldn't survive a direct hit. Well, no, it wouldn't. That's true. But from a novel perspective, it's definitely interesting. And it's not a listed building, so it could be redesigned by future buyers. It's certainly big enough to record music in it, he added. If you live locally, you could just probably go and chill out in it. It's a big enough space that you could just, go down. I'd fucking live in it.
You'd live in it.
Yeah.
It's got a shit
Not
bucket.
very
It's got to have a toilet, Annie. It's got to have a proper toilet.
Or you could plumb one in,
Put
maybe.
one in, wouldn't you?
I don't know, it's quite pokey.
Oh, I don't know, I mean...
Do you really want to live under no natural light ever? Like some little troll?
Well, I've just bought an house for £29,000 in the UK. I don't think that's a bad deal.
House? It's a hole in the ground.
It's still a living accommodation,
Well,
isn't
that's
it?
true, that's true. It's very cheap. But how long before you get sick of the ladder and end up getting a lift installed?
Well, fine.
Actually, that's quite a cool way to exit. You come up like you're a wrestler.
Look, you've even got some decking outside.
That's not just some lumps of shitty
That's
wood.
decking. He's got decking. It's decking. It's got steps going up.
So what's the idea? You sit on your decking and dangle your feet in your bunker. on a summer's day.
I've got fields all around.
It is in the middle of a field,
Exactly,
isn't it?
that's lovely. Look at that beautiful British countryside. And I can sit on my decking, watch the sun
What if
down, have a beer.
one day you just minded your own business down there, right? Some pissheads are driving past and they're like, why is there a car parked in the middle of nowhere next to that square and decking? And they come over all drunk and they open your hatch and they piss down your hatch and you're down the bottom going, oi! And you can't climb up the ladder because you'll get a head full of piss.
I'm going to lock it from the inside, mate.
You might forget.
I won't forget, it's a bit of an OCD of mine. It genuinely is. So locking the door is my OCD.
Okay, well, just saying, because you don't want someone pissing down your hatch.
Well, you don't.
Or shitting down your
No,
hatch, even
no.
worse. What if an angry badger falls down your hatch and you're stuck in there with it in closed little
It's going to be
space?
shut when I'm down there.
Well, the badger could still fall in. A curious, angry badger.
It's going to be locked. to
You've
the
left it
inside.
open for some fresh air one day, otherwise it'll smell like a bear's armpit. You're going to have some ventilation.
In that case, I'll be sat outside.
So, yeah, and a fucking angry, curious badger comes out of nowhere and falls down. He's being chased by an even angrier fox. And he goes straight down your hatch. And then you've got to be down there enclosed with it.
I'm going to go down
Battle
there.
to the death.
Battle to the death, battle with a badger.
I'm just saying, it's reasons not to buy one.
Well, I think there's a really good reason to buy one in case you will survive the fallout.
This is true, but then you're stuck in a little box in the ground with a shit bucket and some beans.
Well,
Like, what? There's no cooker or anything, Ben. Look,
I
it's
bet
bare
there's
bollocks.
more to it than that. That's just one bit of it.
No, I don't think there is that much more.
No, tiny little bunk bed. Like a kiddie's bunk
Look,
bed,
it'll
it looks like.
it'll be a fucking pimp lounge by the time I'm done with it.
Oh, God.
Big double bed, telly
Well, if
on
you get
the wall,
stuck down there and
films.
suffocate.
Well, that's an occupational hazard.
I just
I
think...
just bought a house for £29,000
haven't.
in this economy.
Look, I just think you should set your...
Well, when I buy a bunker and the bombs drop and you want to
Right.
come in it, I'm not letting you in.
Okay, fine, don't let me in your bunker. I'm just saying, I don't think you should live in one. I think there are pitfalls.
It's a talking point, though, isn't it?
The shit bucket, yeah, that's definitely a
Oh,
talking
you have a
point.
toilet plumbed in.
Where would it go? Up?
Yeah.
What magic toilet's this? It's going to fire the shit magically up into the
You know, your
field.
vacuum
Oh,
thing,
you don't be walking
just
past
fire
that.
it out onto the field.
Yeah, to fertilise. What if
Fertilise.
somebody's walking their dog past the chute one day
Outside.
and blast a pen of shit right in their face?
Shit sprinkler.
Oh, God. Well, good
No one will come near you. Well, that's one way of keeping the
shit
drunk people from
cannons.
pissing down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Beware the shit cannons.
I'll make some kind of excrement-based defence system.
Like a beetle.
Oh, fuck.
Well, good luck. Fair play to this man. He's doubled his money.
Yeah.
And he no longer owns a hole in the ground.
Well, you won't be saying that when I buy one and I survive.
Okay. You win.
Moving on. Astronauts stranded in space since June have been surviving on soup made from their own urine.
Oh, Lord.
Great.
Why didn't they just shoot themselves?
We don't let guns in space.
Butch Wilmore, 61, and Sunita Williams, 58.
61?
I know, yeah.
What are you sending 61-year-olds into space for?
Because his name's Butch. He's hard as fuck.
True. This Butch Wilmore, he's not a cowboy, I don't know what he...
Yeah.
They left Earth on the 5th of June with the International Space Station as their destination aboard the Boeing-made Starliner spacecraft. The astronauts' mission was only meant to last 8 days as they continued tests on Boeing's first reusable space capsule as it underwent its maiden flight with pilots on board. Starliner was only intended to reach the ISS and dock for a few days before returning back to Earth. However, technical issues with the spacecraft have meant that the crew have now been stranded in space for almost 6 months.
Oh, Jesus.
Nightmare.
Good old Boeing, eh?
Well, that's DEI for you.
DEI.
DEI. Diversity
Ah.
thingy.
And they're set to remain on there till February next year.
Oh, Lord.
They
Wasn't
start-
Elon rescuing them or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, SpaceX.
You know Elon named that the Dragon. The Dragon rocket.
It's cool, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah, not denying it.
But their unplanned extended stay on the station has put a strain on food supplies. Whilst they started off by enjoying fresh fruit and veg, pizza and roast chicken, the menu isn't quite so appealing now. The Daily Star reports that the astronauts' diet now largely consists of breakfast cereal, powdered milk, dehydrated casseroles and freeze-dried soup. To rehydrate the food and make things like soup, water is needed. To ensure minimal waste, the ISS has a system that recycles the astronauts' urine and sweat into fresh urine. I think that means fresh water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so they're not just eating bowls of piss soup.
No.
It's not quite that bad. You know, there's purification. I mean, they've got the...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty high-tech and it actually is purified water that comes out the other end. I mean, they're in space, for fuck's sake. So it's a bit of a misleading headline, isn't it? Piss soup.
Do you think they're fucking?
Are they fucking?
Do you think they're fucking?
I mean, I'm sure somebody's fucked in space.
I mean, they're there together for 6 months. It's just the two of them.
They're quite old though. They might be over all that sort of thing.
I mean,
At least
he's called Butch.
maybe they've had an hand job to see what would happen. Because the physiology's going to be different, isn't it? I mean, it could be painful.
Yeah.
The lack of gravity and...
0G sex.
Like, a 0G ejaculation might not be as... They might actually teach you, don't do it, your dick will blow up. You know what I mean?
I need to know now, because someone Google, can you have sex in space?
I am not Googling, can you masturbate on the space station?
Why have this bunch you read that before?
It might go against my application to be an astronaut.
You're not doing astronaut, you shoot yourself in the face.
It's the first sign of danger, but hopefully everything will be alright. It'll go. Hopefully I won't get stuck for 6 months.
It's your turn to go on the rocket, guys.
Oh,
Bang!
God.
Only wanted to do the training, I just wanted the prestige.
Well, no, look, I'm just saying. Hopefully, well, thank goodness Elon is going to step in then. So what's happening? How's he... In February, SpaceX is going up there then.
I assume they'll have the rocket ready for February and...
Well, good on them.
Well, it's clear that Boeing can't fucking manage it, isn't it?
It's a shitter though, isn't it?
Oh, I'd be very annoyed.
I'd be psychologically devastated. What are you going to miss out on if you've got loved ones at home, all sorts?
Can't even hang yourself in space.
No, NASA won't let you do that. They'll keep talking to you through the thing. Stop it. Oh well. Let's hope they survive till February.
So are they just going to, like, is there more than one dock, do you think? Or are they just going to just release that off and let it float away?
That's a good question. I don't know.
And I thought there's more than one dock.
Well, yeah, because everyone's got access to it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, not everyone. The British and the... It's international, isn't it? We haven't got any shuttles there, have we?
No.
We're just peasants. Well, I think... Oh, God. Here we go. And finally, I ditched chip shop job and I now make 10k a month selling farts and showing off my six-pack. Nath used to work in a chippy and was moonlighting as a stripper to make ends meet, but he's since made a fortune by selling his raunchy snaps and videos. There he is dressed as Apollo Creed, or Rocky, bit of a mix. Nathan Wilde, often referred to as Nath, recalls how people would gossip about him when he started working as Magic Mike, topless waiter, while still working at the chippy. Initially his aim was just to earn some extra money, and he was adamant that he wouldn't become a professional stripper. However, he now earns his living by stripping off and showcasing his body. The Aussie man said, "At the very start, I was like, I'll never be a stripper, but I'm not going to do that. But the novelty wears off and it gets easy. The team at Magic Mike were needing more male strippers, and I was on stage within 12 months. I did it for about 6 years, all the way through to COVID." These days, Nave spends time taking risque photos as one of the highest earning OnlyFans creators. He confesses to receiving 6-figure offers from individuals wanting to sleep with him. Alongside role-playing and foot content, his most profitable request is the form of people wanting to see him fart. The social media star, who now earns $250,000, which is £127,000 annually, said, "I get a lot of requests for farting. It's probably on par with my most popular content. I'm always so surprised how many people buy it." That's how the state of this fucking world. He's got a staggering 1.125 million followers on Instagram. He quickly, that's the basic gist. He fucking farts online.
Yep.
And he's richer than we ever will be.
Yeah. You know, people don't pay me to fart.
10 grand a
I'm really
month.
good at that.
He earns 10 grand a month for pouncing about and farting.
Wow.
Fucking donut.
6-figure offers for sex, I'd be taking that.
Well, you'd shag a dude for six
not
figures.
Not a dude.
That's what's offering him.
Oh, I thought it was just like...
Gay.
I thought it was just women as well.
No, I think it's filthy
No,
old
he's
men.
gay.
Oh. Okay then.
Ah, you said it. You said it. It counts. Ha
You say if
6 figures?
6-figure sum.
100 grand? I didn't think you'd be that cheap, Ben, but... Well,
could be 500,000. Could be any 100,000.
yes, but it could also be
it?
100,000.
I'm not doing it for
It could be the
100,000.
lowest end. Yeah.
I'm doing it for that, or more than that.
100 grand.
900 grand.
I'd have to think about it for 100. 900.
For £100?
No. 900 grand, just fucking do what thou wilt. Just drug me, I don't care.
Just put the money in front of me in a briefcase so I can look at it.
Drug me and then just do one when you're finished.
Christ, I did it for 50 quid. I'm not scared.
There you go, Mike. OnlyFans.
Email in if anybody...
If anyone wants to have anal intercourse with Mike, you do for 50
If
quid.
anybody wants an incredibly desperate blowjob...
50 quid.
Hang
Money
on.
up front.
Cash only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not being duped again.
You're definitely gonna ping the money. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Defo. Bloke's in his car, Mike shouting out the window. Are you gonna ping it?
You're incredibly accurate on the details.
He was a bloke, he was just in disguise. False nose glasses and moustache.
Goggly eyes. He didn't even look. His eyes were too full of tears. Oh, dear. Good times.
You live and learn.
On that note, I've been Ben. Thanks for listening to the favourite Dungeon of
Mike, please out when the force be with you.
I've been Kaz. Free Biff Tannen. Goodbye.